Hi guys, how are you guys doing? Okay, so we have a reading here. We have four groups for it, and they're numbered. Okay, and the topic of the reading is what does your family think about you? Okay, what's the perception of your family about you, or like what do they generally think about you? And remember, you can choose one group or you can choose more than one group if you're attracted to more than one. So let's start with your reading. Okay, so guys, if you chose group number one, let's start with your reading. I just see that your family thinks that you take up on much more work than you can do in life. Like you're always quick to make decisions, um you're just jumping around. Okay, like you're just in terms of relationships, even, like, you are in love with some person, like that is their perception. It might not be true, okay, but what they think is that you're doing something or doing a task, or maybe you're in a relationship, and then one moment after that you're doing something else, or you're with someone else, or it's like that, and there is this, they want you to be a little bit slow in life, or like process things in life and be aware of the whole situation before stepping into it. And what do they say, like somebody who acts on their impulse, and somebody who like doesn't think before taking some action. We have this two of pentacles card and this fool card, so there is this there might be some sort of an Aries energy in your birth chart. Okay, might not be, but here I can see. And there is this thing that you regret when you're impulsively doing something, or when you're not thinking about the situation, and when it doesn't work out in your favor, and you get betrayal, or you get sad because of it, because there was some loss which was quite avoidable, but because of your own quickness, your own lack of judgment, according to them, you just got yourself wound up in a failure, or wound up in some sort of a sadness. That is what I'm seeing. And there is this thing, your family knows that you love them. Okay, like you've cared for them, or like you had this heart for them, but now as I'm seeing the cards, I see that your family is kind of insecure, that as you're growing up, or you might get distant, and you might get involved in your own things, and there's it's kind of toxic, but there is this need from your family to take your attention, or to make you see them. I'm just seeing that they want you to like I can give an example, like an elder sibling, or maybe a parent wants you to praise them all the time, but as you're growing and you're figuring out that there are other cool people in the world, there are other people are better than your family, they kind of get jealous, they kind of get insecure, and they want you kind of all towards themselves. And even that has happened with your relationships, with your friends, and with your like lovers, if you had any, that they wanted full attention. When somebody else entered into your life, they thought that you are going to not value them. Maybe there are certain wounds in your family, like certain other problems, that because of that they're thinking like this, because this is not normal. And it is kind of creepy. And I am seeing that you are uh, analyzing, in reality you're kind of analyzing the situation. You're quite wise, the way they think of you, it's not like that. And I feel like you're taking your time off, or like you're spending time alone, like a little bit away from your family, and you are like trying to live your life, and they can see that. And it's, I don't want to say this, but it's kind of painful for them. But you are living your life regardless of what they want you to do. Like, they want you to just, obey them. I'm very sorry if I'm sounding rude, but there is this desire in them that they want you to only look at them, and they want to, they want you to, do whatever they want. Okay, like, you are making your own decisions, and they're like kind of thinking that, that you're not doing it good. So, that was all group number one. I hope you guys liked my reading. Do like, share, and subscribe. Hi there, group number two. I hope you guys are doing fine and doing well. So, you guys chose this cute little whale, and right off the bat, the feeling that I'm getting is that you're kind of an emotional person, or you're kind of like, there is this emotional manipulation, and I'm very sorry. Like, I am saying sorry in advance, because I am just seeing this thing, and we're talking about the general family, which can include anyone who is your family. So I am getting this thing that, um there is this, like, a little bit of sadness in you because of betrayal. Maybe you don't know, but the even the card, about this strength card, the way I see it is that this woman has this lion chained up, and there is this seven of swords and two of swords card, like both of them, they're supporting each other. So, like, your family, maybe they lied to you about you. They lied about your, maybe your origin, or maybe like there's some deep secret about you, okay, that I'm seeing. Maybe you're, they're deceiving you somehow, and they're not giving you the full picture. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so the thing is that you really, really love your family, and you might be brokenhearted after this reading, or like, you've already been brokenhearted. But the cards that I'm seeing, like the three of swords and the devil card, and there is this kind of a toxic bonding. Like, sometimes it's very happy in the family things, and sometimes it's very sad, and sometimes things are very toxic, and sometimes, miraculously, there is like love bombing, or like there is some sort of an abuse, maybe. Or maybe there was an abuse in your childhood, or maybe there was like a lot of lying. Okay, there could be a divorce between your parents, but I'm not clearly seeing that. I'm just seeing, okay, that there is this, you've been, kept in the dark about something. But now that I see, even, like, even if you are watching this reading and you're like, oh, Emin, you're just bluffing, and there's nothing like that, I think. And if you don't know right now, after this reading, maybe a week after this reading, or maybe you have got this sort of a revelation that you are starting to see the truth. You're studying yourself, you're studying your own behaviors, as why you are behaving like this, and you're connecting your behaviors with your family members' behaviors towards you. Okay, and seeing that there is a growth in you. Maybe you've just started growing, or maybe you've just, moved on, or you have accepted the reality. Like, there was this thing that, uh, you are like kind of running away from facing the truth. But with the ace of swords, and with the, like, page of swords that I'm seeing, with the world card and the judgment card, I'm seeing that you are moving on. The thing here is that your family wanted some sort of a money thing from you, and maybe they wanted, like, to cash you for your career. I don't know, maybe they wanted you for some physical labor. It could be, different for everybody. But you're like kind of working hard to see that you're not, you shouldn't be the result of your family's expectations all the time. You're supposed to live your own life, and you're kind of, seeing yourself like, I was this and that person damaged. And I'm seeing that, you're standing up in your own power. I'm not saying your family's evil. It could be, it could not be. It's gonna be different for everybody. But what I'm seeing here is that you've seen that, even knowingly or unknowingly, they have manipulated your. They didn't care that much for you with the death card, the page of cups, and like now this three of pentacles. I'm seeing that there is this kind of a spirit in you that you're trying to reclaim yourself, and I'm seeing that you already are on the path. Okay, you're doing and you're making yourself, like you're fulfilling your own desires from childhood instead of walking in your parents footsteps. This is what I have seen. And the reading was about what they think about you. This is the whole thing, that they think about you, they know everything about you. You're kind of transparent to them, and they can see each and everything that you have faced, that you're facing. They have a complete idea about how you function, how you think, so they know all of this. So whatever I told this and that about you, it's like they think like that about you, and they know that this and that has happened for you. Okay, they know. They think that they have, they tried to cage you, or they tried to keep you, or they tried to make you feel insecure so you wouldn't leave them. It could also be an ex-husband for someone, because they were also like kind of family, or maybe it's a husband, a current husband or a current wife for someone, like because they're also family. So that's it, group number two. I hope you guys uh understood it very well. So do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, goodbye, take care. Hello there, group number three. You guys chose the two kitties, the cute cats, and let's see what your family, thinks about you. So, like, the feeling that I'm getting is that your family doesn't want you to be so lonely. Like, they don't want you to do everything on your own. You're like, maybe you're not into teamwork, or maybe you try, but you're more of an introvert ish person, or maybe you've recently started being alone, or maybe somebody has been abandoned, maybe, or maybe you've left a city to go for a hostel. I don't know, you've moved out. It could be different for everybody. What I'm seeing is that you are very careful. Maybe you got betrayed by someone. Like, you are very careful now. You're seeing other people's flaws. Like, you're kind of judging people, and it's a self defense thingy, and it's normal. Like, your family, I see them praying for you. I see them, pray to God for you, that you may find some companionship, or you shouldn't be alone, and you should accept their advances of help towards you, like kind of like that. Okay, like your family thinks that you're in a big worry, like you're suffering somehow, and you're not telling them, maybe, or maybe you have told them, but there is this sense of not being with some people, or like they just want you to find anyone in your life, or to find good people in your life, good friend circles, and good lover, or something like that. There is this a lot of help from God in this reading. Like, maybe your parents are religious. Maybe I don't know why I said parents. It's about family in a, like, as a whole, but I'm just seeing some parent energy as well. But there is this thing that they want you to understand yourself. I feel like you've been hurt by, or maybe you've exchanged some harsh words with your family, or like that. Okay, like you, according to them, like you have excelled in your relationships, or you have excelled in your work, but there is this loneliness that they see in you. Okay, loneliness, yeah. So they think, okay, that you have very good potential of working with some, like having a family, but there is this constant no spoken there is this constant interference. Like, you are capable of, fixing your life. You are actually capable of doing things on your own, even if you are a loner. But they don't think like that. They think like, people are going to rip you up into pieces. I'm very sorry. Like, they think of you as somewhat uh, naive. And I am seeing that you can see them kind of controlling, or kind of, being nosy. And you just, I don't know, it's a very weird group. Okay, they want you to be in crowds, they want you to, hang out with people, but they want to do it for you. Like, you cannot introduce a friend on your own. Like, children have to select their own friends by themselves. Like, they fear that your friends or your circle is going to betray you. It's kind of weird what they think, you know there's this, like, you, maybe some of you might be saying like, please parents, or please family, just, let me be. Like, there could be, like, some sort of a drug abuse as well for some of you, not for a lot of you. Okay, so they just want you to be on the right path, and they're praying for you to be on the right path. I don't know how to describe this. It was kind of a confusing group. So that was all group number three. Hope you guys like kind of resonated with it, kind of enjoyed it. Do like, share, and subscribe. Okay, bye. Hello there, group number four. So you guys chose these red kind of birdies. So, let's see what your family thinks of you. So, what I'm getting mostly here, it might be a joint family for some, like it happens in some cultures, or maybe, like, there is a strong bond between, family members, like, cousins, and they keep on coming, and aunts and uncles are always there, like that. Okay, it might be this type of a situation, like your family is involved in too much in their relatives, or maybe like that. There is this a lot of, eyes looking at you. There's a lot of kind of stalking that I'm seeing, or maybe, like, it could be explained in a different way. Like, many people from your family are expecting great things from you, and it's kind of something, like, it's kind of a pressure on you. It's kind of very hard to fulfill each and everyone's expectations. Like, you want to, like, suppose you're going to do a degree, and you like it, but there is a lot of family pressure that you're not that much worried about how I feel, and you're more worried about how everybody else feels from my decisions. So what does your family think about you? Your immediate, you might be, like 10, 12 siblings for some of the people, but your family sees that, you are doing very well in life. Okay, you are doing your best, you're trying to uh, do everything, but there is this thing about being affected by other people very much. And your family can see that, like, they're seeing you, that you kind of, you sometimes break on the inside, you're very people conscious at times, and they want you to be balanced. They want you to balance the outside world and the world within you. Like, they consider you the slaves of other people's opinions. You might be a celebrity who is watching this, like, not necessarily, but, you're very much, your actions are driven by the actions of your fans, or of the people who are watching you. And you don't, like, according to your family, you don't make your full decisions for yourself. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, they see that you're a quite a hard worker. Like, there's no doubt in that. They see that, you, whenever you want to do something and you're passionate about it, or you want to do something, you do it. Okay, they think like that. But, they don't want you to suffer with that. Like, they're seeing you maybe suffer, or maybe you're having, like, some of you might be having some panic attacks or something. Or maybe it's about your in-laws, that your, like, family is thinking that, you're just paying too much attention towards satisfying your in-laws. They want you to uh, keep your feelings hidden. Okay, keep yourself reserved, and not connect so much, and not be such an extrovert, like, they think that you can be genuinely happy if you choose yourself rather than, people pleasing, or rather than, following the trends of the society. Like, they think of you like that. Okay, that you are, you're doing what everybody else is doing. You might be, a content creator, like somebody who follows the trends quickly, but they just want you to, live your own life at times. Your family actually cares about you. That I'm seeing that, like, they are like, okay, nobody cares about you, like, as you care for yourself, or as a very close lover cares for you, but they want you, and they're seeing, they also think that you're in love, or that you are in a relationship with someone, and you're not kind of telling, or the information you're giving them isn't enough, and they're kind of, interested in your love life, and they want you to get married, or they want you to have a partner as soon as possible. Like, they might be, this type of a family that they want children from you, or like that. Okay, so like they're eager to become grandparents, or aunts, or uncles, or like that. So that's what I'm seeing from them. So it's kind of a good, happy, jolly family, maybe, or whatever. But, take care. I hope that this reading kind of helped you. I don't see that much because there are a lot of people in these reading, in this part of the reading, like their cousins even involved here, their uncles and aunts, and mother, father, grandfather, grandmother, etc. Everybody's involved. So, I told their whole essence. So do like, share, and subscribe my channel. I hope you guys liked it. Goodbye. Take care, everyone. Love you.